up to resultant of velocity v sir. Ante.
Yeah. So let me draw the figure again.
Okay, sir.
Figure would be like this. Height of cover is h. Particle is projected horizontally. The velocity is so that it is falling onto the ground. It's as a range. And after t seconds, the particle reaches point P, where the velocity is v, and this is Vx and Vy. Vx is equal to u, Vy value is equal to g. Is it not? Because uy is 0. Initially, ux is equal to uy is equal to 0. Right? So we have found out the value of v as well. V is nothing but resultant velocity. Resultant velocity v is equal to root over vx square plus vy square, and I got the value as u square plus
G
v
square
square
C
t.
square.
Right? Okay. Now let me find out. See,
Square sir that.
t square t square, gt whole square.
సార్ ముందు మనకి ఆల్రెడీ స్క్వేర్ ఉంది కదా సార్, మళ్ళీ ఇంకో స్క్వేర్ యాడ్ చేసాం.
ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాడు? vy వాల్యూ ఎంత?
సార్ ఇప్పుడు విఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ వివై స్క్వేర్ ఉంది కదా సార్. ఓకే,
అవును, vy వాల్యూ ఎంత? vy స్క్వేర్, vy వాల్యూ ఎంత? gt కదా, gt హోల్ స్క్వేర్. gt హోల్ స్క్వేర్ ఎంత?
G square T square.
టీ స్క్వేర్. ఓకే సార్.
gt స్క్వేర్ t స్క్వేర్. vy వాల్యూ gt కాబట్టి vy gt whole square which is equal to g square t square. Okay, but ఇక్కడ నాకు p కి coordinates, if I take the coordinates of p as x comma y as the coordinates of p, that means the horizontal distance covered by the particle is x and the vertical distance covered by the particle is y when it reaches point P. So I want the values of x and y because we need to find out the path. Because I need to show that the path taken by a particle when it is projected horizontally is a parabola.
Yes, sir.
So I want the values of x and x and y. Now, as you know very well, two coordinates x and y are independent of each other because they are mutually perpendicular to each other. X and y are mutually perpendicular to each other and they are independent of each other. And but I can express this x in terms of time. I can also express this y in terms of time. I will get two equations. One equation is for x in terms of time and the other equation is for y in terms of time. So along x-axis, if I write what I will get along x-axis, I want the distance. How can I find the distance? In which equation we have distance and time? Or
S equals to
X equals to UD plus half AD square. Sir, your voice is trucking.
Yeah, during the downward journey, and x is equal to, in place of u and ux,
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
Yes, sir.
అయితే ఏదో డిస్కనెక్ట్ అయి ఉంటుంది పవర్, ఐ మీన్ నెట్. Let me see, but I have two. ఇప్పుడు ఓకేనా?
Okay,
Now
sir.
is it clear?
Yes, sir. Better, sir.
Okay, no, better. Okay, fine. So along the horizontal direction, what is the value of A?
Zero,
Acceleration
sir.
0, sir.
Zero, sir.
plus
Sir,
Sir, it's
audio
again.
and video is trucking.
Yeah, sir.
net problem. I don't think so. Yeah. There is some net problem. Okay. So plus 0. So what do you get? X is equal to ux
UXT.
is
UX.
x is equal to u into t. Now from this, what is the value of t? T is equal to
X by U. X by U.
I will take this as equation 1. I'll take this as equation 1. Right? Because I am interested to find the relation between x and y. I got the relation between x and t now. I want to eliminate time because time is common in both x and y. Time is common in both x and y. I want to eliminate time. Now let me write along y-axis what I will get. Let's see. Along y-axis what will get? Let's see. Along y-axis, what is the distance traveled along by the particle along y-axis? So let me use again s is equal to ut plus half at square. Now in place of s, what should I write? This displacement traveled by a particle when it
UY.
reaches
Y is equals to UYT.
minus y I'll take because it is coming downwards. So minus y is equal to, in place of u I have to write uy into t plus half into what is the value of a
Plus G.
minus g, because acceleration due to gravity always acts
Negative, sir.
vertically downwards.
Downwards.
Minus g into t square. Now what I will get, let me write here. So finally I will get minus y is equal to, I got the equation. Let me write here, t is equal to x by u. This is first equation. Now this equation becomes minus b is equal to uy is how much? What is the value of uy? Initial velocity, initial vertical component velocity is 0. So 0 into t is 0. 0 plus into minus is minus half gt square. This implies minus y is equal to minus half g square
Under root
minus
2y by G.
yes. So y is equal to half gt square. Let me take this as equation 2. Now what I will do is I will substitute equation 1 in equation 2. I will substitute equation 1 t is equal to x by u in equation 2 so that I will get the relation between y and x. Let's see. So substituting equation 1 in equation 2, we get what we get is y is equal to half g into, in place of t I should write x by u whole square. X by u whole square. On further simplification, what I will get? On further simplification, let me erase this diagram. Right?
gx square by 2u square.
Yes. So y is equal to, therefore, y is equal to g by 2u square. I'll put it in the brackets. And what is left out? G by
X
2u
square.
square into x square. Now, as you know, g is constant at a given place. U, initial velocity, when you project a particle, initially its velocity is constant. 2 is a number which is constant. So this entire term within the brackets is a constant term. So I can write y is equal to ax square. Y is equal to ax square, where a is equal to, what should be the value of a? A is equal to g by 2u square, which is a constant, And what should be the value of a? A is equal to g by 2u square. Remember this. A is equal to g by 2u square. And y is equal to ax square is also the equation of parabola. Y is equal, just like for oblique projectile, we got the equation, if you recall, y is equal to ax minus bx square, there we got. Right? And similarly, here I am getting y is equal to ax square. Y is equal to ax square is also one of the equations of a parabola in mathematics. So this, therefore I can write, therefore y is equal to ax square represents the equation of a parabola where a is equal to g by 2u square. Okay, very important relation. Right? So, గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, remember this. Fine. Okay. Now, let me give you small problems, very small problems, so that if you try to understand these problems, you can further, I mean, you can go ahead and you can do problems in exercise number 2 in Akash material. It చేసుకోవచ్చు, right? So let me show you. Let me ask. Question is, a particle is projected with a velocity of 4 meter per second, making an angle of 30 degrees with the horizon or with the ground. Okay. A particle is projected with a velocity of 4 meter per second, making an angle of 30 degrees with the ground. So when you project it, what is the shape of that particle generally? It takes
Parabola, sir.
a parabolic path, is it not? It
Yes,
takes a
sir.
parabolic path. Generally, it takes a parabolic path because of the influence of gravity, gravitational force. Now, what is my question is, first question, uh, component of velocity, second bit, final, sorry, initial vertical component of velocity. I'm asking only these two.
Questions are not visible, sir.
Question is not visible.
Something
Yeah.
like the right side. What about component of next word, sir?
Initial horizontal component of velocity, initial vertical component of velocity. Initial vertical component of velocity. Let me switch on.
Okay, sir. It's better.
No, sir. Video off, sir.
Sir,
Not
signal
visible?
problem.
Endana?
Okay, sir. Now,
Initial horizontal component of velocity and initial vertical component of velocity. See, as you know, velocity is
sir, your voice is
Videos.
breaking.
Your video is also off, sir.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Signal లేనట్టు
signal లేదు ఏమైందో some problem.
సార్ మీరు మాట్లాడేది ఏం అర్థమైంది సార్ మొత్తం బ్రేక్ సార్ కంప్లీట్ డార్క్ ఉంది సార్ నో సార్ కాంట్ హియర్
It's shocking, sir.
సార్ హలో
హాయ్ బన్నే
బాగున్నాడా బన్నీ?
బన్నే
వచ్చిండా బన్నీ? ఇప్పుడు వాయిస్ వినపడుతుందా?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ఓకే అన్న చేయండి. సో నాకు కావాల్సింది ఇనీషియల్ హారిజాంటల్ కాంపోనెంట్ ఆఫ్ వెలాసిటీ అండ్ ఇనీషియల్ వర్టికల్ కాంపోనెంట్ ఆఫ్ వెలాసిటీ. As you know, velocity is a vector quantity. It can resolve into two components.
2 వస్తుందా సార్?
ఏంటన్నా?
హారిజాంటల్ సార్ మనకి ఆర్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు మా ఫార్ములా యూజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు కదా సార్?
Horizontal
ఆర్ కాస్ థీటా
component.
ప్లస్ ఆర్ సైన్ థీటా.
అదేనండి, ux and uy కనుక్కోండి.
అదే సార్.
See, 4 meter per second is nothing but initial velocity. Velocity symbol I'm using as u. So ux is equal to u cos theta is along horizontal direction, and uy is equal to u sin theta is along vertical direction. Now you tell me, as I have given the angle as 30 degrees.
2√3 సార్. ux ఈక్వల్స్ టు 2√3, uy ఈక్వల్స్ టు 2.
U cos 30 degrees. As you know, the component which is touching the angle, the component which touches the angle is what? Uy is what? Cos 30 degrees. 4 into cos 30.
2√3/2.
3/2.
2√3 meter per second. 2√3 meter per second. What about uy? What about uy? U sin 30 degrees. U is what? 4. Sin 30 is
4 into 1/2.
1/2.
It's nothing but 2 meter per second.
2 meter per second. So this is one of the applications. Now what I want is, I want
మమ్మీ కొట్టినా కుక్కని కొట్టింది ఉండని ఏం కాదు పట్టు.
Abhishek, please mute your mic.
Abhishek, please mute yourself.
ఎవరినైనా అభిషేక?
Ah, yes.
Okay. Now I want how much time it will take to reach the maximum height. In the same question, the question is like this. Question is, how much time the particle takes.
సార్ జీ వాల్యూ 9.8 తీసుకోవాలా 10 తీసుకోవాలా సార్? జీ వాల్యూ సార్
10 తీసుకోండి to reach maximum height. I want
0.2 సార్?
ఏమన్నా చూద్దాం.
మైనస్
Let me try.
ఓకే సార్.
ఏం చేసిండ్రు? First of all,
టైమ్ ఆఫ్
read the question. What is the time called?
టైమ్ ఆఫ్ అసెంట్ u sin theta by g చేసుకుంటూ
Yes. What should be the formula for time of ascent in case of projectile?
u sin theta by g.
U sin theta by g. Now what is your u given?
4.
4.
U sin theta upon g. U is 4. 4 sin 30 by 10 తీసుకోండి. 4 1/2 by 10. Yes. This comes
0.2.
0.2 seconds. 0.2 seconds లో maximum height reach అయిపోయింది. Now if I ask you what should be the value of time of descent, what should be the answer?
0.2 seconds.
0.2, sir.
Same, sir.
Same, same, right?
Time of
Time of
Time of ascent is equals to time of descent.
time of descent is also equal to time of ascent, which is equal to 0.2 seconds. If I ask you time of flight,
0.4.
0.4, sir.
0.4, sir.
time of ascent
time
to
of flight is equal to time of ascent plus time of descent is equal
Descent
to
is
0.
equals to 0.4.
Which comes out to be 0.4. Now if I ask you maximum height reached by the particle,
theta by 2g, sir.
formula endana. What is the formula for maximum height reached by the particle?
U
U
square
square sin square
U
theta
square
by
sin
2g,
square
sir.
theta by 2g.
0.1, sir.
Yes. Try substitute and tell me the answer. H is
H
equal
max.
to U square
0.1 sir answer.
by 2g. That is
0.2 ne వస్తుంది,
4
sir.
square into sin
Into 1 by
square.
2 whole square by 2 into 10. 20.
Yes, 2 into 4 square is 16.
16 into 1 by 4.
1 by 2 whole square is 1 by 4.
Yes,
1
sir.
by 4
0.2 వస్తుంది, sir. By 20.
4 4
4 4 ga.
4 by 20 4 1
0.2.
0.2 sir.
1 by 4 is equal to 0.2 meter. Right? So if in the question I have given only one numerical. What is that numerical I have given?
U, sir.
Velocity of the particle is 4 meter per second. From that you have calculated all these parameters. Time of ascent you have calculated. Time of descent you can calculate. Right? Maximum height you have calculated. Right? Time of flight also you have calculated. All these things you can calculate. Now let me ask you one thing. What is the value of velocity? What is the value of velocity after? What is the value of velocity after 1 by 10 second? After 1 by 10 second. Let me write. What is the value of velocity after 1 by 10 second? Question is,
Sir, range by time of flight తీసుకోవాలా, sir?
what is the value of velocity after 1 by 10 second? 1 by 10 second and meaning any? What is the value of 1 by 10?
0.34 sir answer.
0.1 sir.
0.34.
1 by 10 is nothing but what?
Sir
0.1 second, sir.
0.34.
ఎంత 0.34
34.
రాదు నాన్న. No.
Sir after
What is
t
it?
seconds ante ఇప్పుడు for x axis we need to take u cos theta into t na sir.
Very good. Okay.
So 4 into root 3 by
మరి
2
y axis
into
y axis నాన్న, y axis
I am telling okay sir we need to add okay.
particle ఎక్కడ ఉందన్న? Where is that particle? See, what is the value of time of ascent you got? Time of ascent ఎంత
0.2 seconds, sir. 0.2 seconds.
0.2 seconds. Now what I am asking? I am asking the value of velocity at 0.1 seconds. 0.1 seconds ki particle ఇంకా maximum height reach అయిందా?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Right, somewhere ఇంకా అంటే projectile motion లో ఇక్కడ maximum height అనుకుంటే ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడ ఉంది అనుకుందాం. Particle is somewhere at 0.1 seconds. అంటే ఇంకా ఇంకా స్టిల్ వెళ్తుంది. అంటే నాకు ఇక్కడ ఈ వెలాసిటీ v కావాలి. ఈ v కావాలంటే v ని మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, ఇక్కడ రిజాల్వ్ చేస్తామా? వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్?
Vx Vy
u cos theta, and what is this component?
Vy
v1 is equal to u sin theta
u sin theta
minus GT.
ఈ రెండు కనుక్కొని v ఎట్లా కనుక్కుంటాం? How will you get v?
రెండింటిని యాడ్ చేయాలి సార్.
మాగ్నిట్యూడ్ తీసుకుంటాం సార్.
ఎట్లా కనుక్కుంటాం? మాగ్నిట్యూడ్. yes, vx and
Magnitude.
vy both are perpendicular. vx and vy both are perpendicular to each other.
so root p square minus q square.
No, root of square root of vx square plus vy
Plus q square.
theta 90 degrees ga. I mean,
Yes, sir,
angle
yes, sir.
between two vectors is 90 degrees. So v is equal, I want the value of velocity means v I want. First నాకు చెప్పండి, what is the value of vx? vx ఎంత వస్తుందో చెప్పండి. What is the value of vx? vx is equal to u cos theta. Horizontal component of velocity remains the same throughout.
2√3 sir.
2√3 sir. 2√3 meter per second.
Cos 30 degree. What you get is 2√3 meter per second. Now I want the value of Vy. Want the value of Vy.
Sir, 1 sir. 1
Vy is equal to u
1
sin theta
minus gt na sir. 4 into half minus 10 into వాయిస్ స్ట్రక్ అవుతుంది సార్. ఆడియో వీడియో కూడా రావట్లేదు. ఎస్
4 sin
Sir, ఏం అర్థమైతే సార్. We can't understand your voice.
Four sin 30 degrees.
4 into 1 by 2 minus 10 into 1 by 10 sir.
10
So
into 1 by 10.
minus 1. Yes. 10 cancel 1.
4 into 1 by 2.
2 minus 1 is equals to 1.
Yes. Minus 1, that 2 minus, sorry, yeah. 2 minus 1, which comes out to be 1
meter per second.
Now, once you get the value of Vx and Vy, can you find out the value of V?
Yes sir. Root p square, sorry, vx square plus vy square.
ఒక్కసారి మీకు ఇది అర్థమైతే, therefore V is equal to root over Vx square plus Vy square, which comes out to be Vx is nothing but how much? 2√3 whole square.
13 వస్తుంది కదా.
ఎంత వస్తుంది? 2√3 whole square is how much?
12 plus 1 square. Root 13 వస్తుంది.
2 square, 4 into 3, yes.
Root
Plus,
13.
Root 13 meter per second is the answer. Root 13 meter per second is the answer. Okay. Now I want one more thing from this same question. I have given you only one data in the problem, that is 4 meter per second. I want range also. How can you find out range?
U square sin 2 theta by G.
U square
Sin 2
Sin 2
theta by
theta by G.
U square sin 2 theta upon G. What is your U?
8 root 3 by 10 వచ్చింది సార్.
4 square into sine of 2 into 30 degrees. By g value will take as 10. 4 square is how much? 16. Sine
60 degrees by 10.
Root 3 by 10. Sorry, root 3 by 2,
3
sir.
by 2 divided by 10.
1
10
by 2,
times
sir.
4 root 3 by 10.
Sir,
10. 2.
sir, 4
sorry.
square 16 కదా, sir?
16 sir.
16, yeah. 16 also.
8 za.
2 ones, 2 eights. So 8 root 3 by 10, which comes
By
out
10.
to be 2 fours, 2 fives. 4 root 3 by 5 meter or 0.8 root 3 meter. 0.8 root 3 meter. 4 by 5 is nothing but 0.8. 0.8 root 3 meter or 4 by 5 root 3 meter. You can leave it like this. Yeah. So we did so many bits by giving you only one data.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Now let me give you. Okay. In the question, in the previous discussion, we were discussing horizontal projectile, right? In horizontal projectile, can you tell me how to find range? How to calculate range? H, particle is thrown horizontally so that it
Sir,
will
range is
indicate
traveled by project. It's a time of flight. No?
during time of flight. So here, what is the time? What? How can you find out time? Let us find out time. What is the time taken by the particle to reach the ground?
Time of descent, sir. Ikkada.
No. What is the time of descent? In case of horizontal projectile, what you will get the value of time of descent?
U sin theta by G, sir.
When you project at an angle theta, not for this. U sin theta by G is the formula for time of descent in case of oblique projectile, not in case of horizontal projectile. See, first of all, how to define range? Range is nothing but the
Horizontal distance
horizontal
traveled by a projectile during time of
Velocity
flight.
into time, sir.
time of flight. Let us find out time of flight in this case. Now, in this, let me use the equation S is equal to ut plus half at square. See, when it is coming down, what is the vertical distance covered? H. What is the vertical distance covered now?
Minus H.
So let me use this. S is equal to ut plus half at square. But I want the time of flight. Right? I want time of flight. So time of flight in the sense when it is coming down, the vertical distance covered is h. So in place of s, what should I write?
Minus H, sir.
Minus h, because it is coming down. Is equal to, in place of u, what should I write? Along the vertical direction.
Uy.
But uy is equal to how much? 0.
0.
Right? Is going horizontally. So uy into t, time of flight. What is the value of acceleration?
G,
Minus
sir.
G.
Minus g. Because in the along the vertical direction, we'll take minus g plus half into minus g into tf square. Now uy is 0. So minus h is equal to 0 minus half g tf square. Is it now? So what I will get? Minus h is equal to minus half g tf square, so that I can cancel minus on both sides. If you take this 2 to the left side, what will you get?
2h by g, sir. Root of 2h by g equals to
Yes. From this tf square or tf square is equal to 2h by g. From this I will get time of flight as
root 2h by g.
root of 2h. Have you seen this formula ever before?
Seen, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
ఎక్కడ వచ్చిందనా? Where we have discussed this formula, t is equal to root over th 2h by g.
pendulum లో oscillations గురించా సార్?
ఎక్కడ పెండులం ఎక్కడ
S is equal to ut plus half 80, sir.
In which case we got the formula for time as root of 2h by g. Apart from
Free
this,
falling.
ఇది కాకుండా
Free falling.
correct. Freely falling body now.
Acceleration due to
freely falling body, yes. In case of freely falling body, see, if a particle is dropped from a height h, u is equal to what? As it is dropped, it is falling freely. So u is equal to 0. I'm not applying any force. So in this case, total time taken, I will use this equation. S is equal to ut plus half at square. Is it not? In
Yes,
place
sir.
of s, what should I write?
Minus h.
Minus h. U and
0, sir.
0. 0 plus half into minus g into t square. How much I got? T is equal to, if you solve this, you
Root
will
2h
get t
by g.
is equal to square root of 2h by g.
Root.
Are they same?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
That means, remember this very, very important point to be noted here is a particle is dropped from a height h, and another particle is thrown horizontally with a velocity u from a top of a tower of height h. Which particle will reach the ground earlier?
Both will reach at the same time, sir.
Very, very important point. Why? Because in both cases time is same. In both cases I am getting same time, but you feel as if this will reach earlier. Second particle which is thrown horizontally will reach earlier. No, but both the particles will reach the ground in the same time, provided one condition. What is that condition? We neglect air resistance. Air resistance and what is the meaning of resistance? Resistance means what? Oppose.
Yes.
Opposing force.
The one which oppose, right? If I neglect air resistance of a body వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు air resistance oppose చేస్తున్నప్పుడు what happens is both the bodies will reach. If I neglect air resistance, one is falling freely and the other is thrown horizontally with a velocity u. So what do you get in both cases?
Time will be same.
Particle reach ground.
Time is
Same time.
same, as time is same in both the cases. So both particles will reach the ground
Ground.
in the
In the same.
same time, provided
Intervals.
condition. Yes, what is the condition? Air resistance must be neglected. Air resistance must be neglected. This is very, very important question even for IPE as well. IPE important, competitive exam important. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right. Now, let me give you one more. Now let me give you one more. Okay, నేను మీకు ఒక ఈక్వేషన్ ఇస్తున్నా. I'm giving you one equation. Y is equal to 40x minus 40x minus let me give you this one as 30 root 3 x square. I have given you only this equation. I have given you only this equation. How is this form?
ax
V is
minus
equal-
bx square.
Sir, ax. So what is the equation represents?
Parabola equation, sir. Equation of parabola.
So this is in the form of y is equal to ax minus bx square. Then it should represent parabolic equation, right? Now, what I want is find first bit. First bit is range. Second bit maximum height. These two I want. I have given simply only one equation. Y is equal to 40x minus 30 root 3 x square. మీకు ఒకటే equation, but I am two bits. One is range and the other one
Range
is
is 4 by 3 root 3, sir. Range 4 by 3 root 3.
వెరీ గుడ్. ఎట్లా వచ్చిందని ఏం చేసింది?
A by B కదా సార్ నిన్న చెప్పిండ్రు.
Sir, h is equals to r tan theta by 4. తర్వాత r is equals to 4h by tan theta తీసుకుంది.
తీసుకోండి. మీకు h you can find asking. Okay, let me ask you third bit also. Third bit also asking angle of projection. Angle of projection. Yes.
Sir, height 15 meters.
Sir, video off ayin sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay na?
Sir, video రావట్లేదు sir.
On sir, video not coming sir. It's okay sir.
సన్న తమ్ముడు.
అయినా తమ్ముళ్ళు మంచిగా అయిపోయి
ఎప్పుడైతే equation ఇచ్చా only this equation. Find range and angle of
Sir, your voice is breaking sir.
వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అయిపోయింది సార్.
వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది సార్.
Video కూడా స్ట్రక్ అయింది sir.
That's your net problem, dude.
అలాగే వైఫై ఉండగా నెట్ ఏం సార్ అయ్యో అందుకే మాకు కూడా ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుంది.
R is equal to A by B, right?
Yes sir. సార్ 4/3√3 వచ్చింది సార్ రేంజ్. మాక్సిమం హైట్ 15 మీటర్.
40 by 30 root 3. So 4 by 3 root 3.
Yes, sir.
4 by 3 root 3 meters. Now maximum formula.
4a by
4b.
a square by 4b sir.
Max is equal to a square by 4b. Value of a ఎంత ఇచ్చిన
40 sir, 40 square, 1600.
b value ఎంత ఇచ్చిన
30
b
root
is
3.
30 root 3.
okay 30 root 3 40 square
120 root 3. 2 ones are 3.
40 by
3 root 3.
3 root 3.
root 3 meters. Okay.
That's is our range.
Angle of projection की formula मेरा इंट चिंता मुंदो ఎవరో
h is equals to r/4 tan theta కదా సార్. ఆ ఫార్ములా
Very good.
4h by r equals to tan theta.
ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి theta వాల్యూ సాల్వ్ చేయండి. h వచ్చింది r వచ్చింది theta వాల్యూ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసి theta వాల్యూ చెప్పండి.
Take 4 that side and divide with r. Come on, hurry up, Harsha.
Forty degrees.
Tan theta is equal to 4h by r.
Mr. Chetan, can you say the answer, please?
Four h by r. 4 into h value ఎంత
40 by 3 root 3.
40 by
Root 3 by 3.
3 root 3 upon r value 4 by
Sir, tan theta equals to 4 sir. Sorry, 40 sir. 40.
4 cancel చేసే 4 4
Yes sir. Root 3 3 root 3 3 root 3 cancel.
now what is your left tan theta
40.
tan theta is equal to
40.
40, sir.
40 so theta is equal to
Tan to the power
Tan
minus 1
inverse
into
of
40.
40
Degrees.
okay
Sir, 120 sir answer.
we can write this way we can theta is you remember all these so that you can do well when you come across the problems. Okay.
వినిపిస్తలేదు సార్.
Okay, Rana. Anyways, it's time up. Let me wind up the class
Sir,
for today.
excuse me sir.
చెప్పనా హలో హలో okay Rana. Let me wind up the class.
Okay sir.
Okay Rana? Right.
Thank
Okay, thank you
Thank
all.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Okay.